Hello and welcome back. This is Geoffrey, and today we'll be talking about the assignment of the IP address on the PCs as well as the network devices. And these network devices that I'm talking about are all devices that are Huawei devices such as routers, switches, and devices such as PCs, cell phones, client, as well as servers. Also, we may have the access point, we may have the access controllers, we may have the firewalls. So in order to assign these addresses to these devices, we need to be aware much with the IP addressing. Unlike human beings, take an example, me, Geoffrey, I am able to communicate with Juma maybe just to ask for something because I know Juma's name. So I'll call him, Juma, can you help me something? Then Juma will reply to me, yes, Geoffrey, I could help you. So unlike we human being, these network devices doesn't know anything about the domain names. They don't know about the name that we normally use. So they do communicate through the availability of the IP address. So they normally use the IP address in order to communicate it to each other. So we need to assign the IP addresses to these devices so that they could communicate it to each other. Then the IP address may be either classless or classful. Classless and the classful IP addressing will be told in the next topic. So I will start with the end devices such as PC. I will take here one PC, then I will take another PC so that I could connect all of them. Then I will need to use the link, the sheet. To enable communication between PC number 4 and PC number 5, we need a connection. And this connection may be the auto connection, copper connection, serial POS, E1, ATM, or console cable. So depending on the devices you have, then the connection will be selected. For example, I have PC and a PC, so the kind of connection that I need, it's copper or auto. The auto, that means the simulator itself will decide which kind of connector to use. So maybe I don't want to use connector or the auto connection. I will take here the copper. So the copper here, then I will click the device that I want to connect. You will see here, this is a PC, so it will only have one Ethernet port. So I will connect it to Ethernet port number 1. Then I will go to another port. I will take it to Ethernet port number 1. I will connect there. Then after, I'll go here to my simulator. What I want to do here. So unlike other simulators such as Cisco Packet Tracer, that device always automatically start. This is emulator, so you need to start the device by yourself. And it's good option to start by clicking the device, either by right click it and click start, or by click it and go here to the power button, then start the device. So I start the device here. Yeah, then the device will be on. You see the green, like the green color here. So the device will start here. Is not this. After starting the devices, now the color will change from red to green, as you see here. As I said before, that the PC need an IP address to communicate to each other. Is how human being needs names. So I design here my subnet first. Maybe I want to take 192.168.1, maybe .0. This is my subnet. Then I want to be classful /24. Set here. Then I'll label this one as 192.168.1, maybe .1. Then I'll go to another PC, that's PC number 5. I'll make it 192.168.1.2. Okay, I have do some labeling here, so I need to assign this address. So first of all, I'll right click the device here, go to setting here. Then the setting will be like this. Then after clicking the setting there, the menu like this one will pop up. Then you go to the basic configuration. You will set the host name. Maybe this one is PC number 4. the MAC address of the PC that identify the PC. Then in case of IP assignment, maybe we should assign the IP address either static or dynamic. Static addressing then means we go to each device over the network, then you start assigning the IP address manually. While DHCP, that means we have configured a certain device to act as a DHCP server that will be providing an IP address to our network automatically. Also, we may assign IP address maybe version 4 or version 6 depending on your needs. But for the moment, we will assign the IP version 4 address as I designed there. So I will start putting here my address like 192.168.1, maybe .1. Then I will add the subnet mask here 255.255.255.0. Then I will add the gateway. The gateway is used to communicate between one network to another network. So because here we have only one network here, no need of assigning the gateway. DNS. The DNS, this is the domain name system. It's the system that is discovered by the network engineers so as to resolve the domain names to IP addresses. I said before earlier that the network devices doesn't know anything about the domain names, so they need the DNS server in order to convert those domain names to IP address. So, and mostly we normally use the Google DNS server 8.8.8.8, though in your network you may have your personal DNS server defined, so maybe this one is your DNS server. After assigning an IP address, then you will click apply. I will apply the IP address. Then if I go here to the command, you will see the command prompt here. So if I want to see for the IP address, type ipconfig, you will see the IP address. So that means the setting have been updated. That is PC number 4. Then I will go to the PC number 5. As usual, I will right click the PC, go to setting. Then I will edit the host name, maybe this is PC number 5. Okay, then I will put the IP address here, that is 192.168.1, maybe .2. Then I will put there the subnet mask key for that network, that is 255.255.255.0. Then I will put the DNS server here, 8.8.8. After doing so, then I will apply. For verification purpose, we go to the command, then you type ipconfig. This is the tool that is used to check the address that has been assigned. You see here the address has been updated, so you can try the connectivity by just pinging from PC number 5 to PC number 4. So I will ping here the address of PC number 4, that is 192.168.1.1. Boom, there is reply. So that is what we do in case of a PC to PC. Maybe we may have the routers. We want to assign the IP address. We have a lot of versions of router here. Depending on your needs, you will decide which router to use. Though the most commonly used router is this one. However, the Ensp doesn't maintain it for the moment, so it may not support some functionality that you may need. For myself, I always prefer to use this router. So I'll take this router here, put here this router. So I will move the area connection. I'll move this one. Okay. Also, I'll move the previous PC.